This channel was launched with the intention of making you smarter. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. So from seeing your parents struggle, what's the one thing that stayed with you and helped you till today?
Honest hard work.
Okay.
Both of them.
You apply that to Della as well?
Yeah. For me, that's super important. You don't mess around. You mess around with everything else in life. Work, you don't mess around with work.
So could you explain how you built all this? Like, what happened? Like,
Not all this, it's hardly anything.
After you dropped out of your diploma?
Yeah, after I dropped off my diploma, tremendous amount of pressure from my parents, especially my dad, to do something. And he would like keep giving me tanas all the while. He's doing nothing. And I was still trying to put a garage together to repair bikes and stuff like that. Didn't have the funds.
How old were you, sir?
When I started off my first business, I was 19.
Wow, okay.
When I came back to Bombay, I needed some seed money. I sold off my bike for about 14,000 bucks those days or something. And with that, I bought drilling machine and pest control chemicals, was at Baikala, at Namdev Umaji, bought some chemicals, bought some pump drilling machines and started off a pest control business.
Wow.
So that was 91 and 91 to 93, 2 years I was doing that. Soon enough, I started approaching corporates. Trying to get large scale business of large number of flats. I got Bank of Baroda as one of my clients with almost, I think, about 30 or 50 flats, I forgot now, but pest control of those and so on and so forth. So 2 years I started doing a lot of buildings and societies in Bombay, their pest control. Along with pest control, when they started to know me, I would end up doing the water tank disinfecting contracts, then plumbing wall repair contracts that got me into plumbing. And so I would basically lap up any business that would come my way and explore and try and get more and more out of it. 93, I full-fledged went into contracting. So doing contracting jobs for all the leading architects across, especially in Bombay, but even outside Bombay. It was a learning ground for me to understand architectural design practices.
Yeah.
And that would be helping me in my later years as I moved on to furniture. And I soon realized that there is a vacuum. And for me, all businesses begin with an idea and a thought process of identifying a vacuum.
Like
So
there was a lack of a good designer.
There was a lack of international design furniture in the country.
Okay.
Those days, which people were ready to lap it up, buy it at any cost, and there was no suppliers.
When was this, sir?
This was in 95.
Okay.
So 93 to 95, I kept doing contracting, and I was looking at something where I could establish myself bigger than contracting.
Got it.
And came across this book, Officio, which is a magazine and a catalog for office furniture. I sent a fax to a couple of companies, and soon enough, I got a return reply from a company by the name of Olivetti Synthesis. Those days, Olivetti was the world's second largest office furniture manufacturer. And I told them that I want to come to Italy and see if I can buy their products for India and represent them in India. I had no knowledge, 200 square feet office at Nepean Sea Road. And rest is history. I soon started representing not only Olivetti Synthesis in 96, but I picked up at least 27 Italian companies.
Wow.
Representing residential furniture, glass pieces, glass furniture, hardware. So each of these companies have now come into India 20 years later and have a showroom or a dealer or representative. I got them into India 20 years back.
Wow.
More than 20 years.